Ooh, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, still on the interview that Uncle Pete Edochie granted, he's talking about the fact that he did not know that you married another wife, and also saying that the success of you was married to May, the success of their 18 years of marriage is like largely dependent on May. Can you imagine? Your father just fell your hand publicly. And you know why I liked that video from Uncle Pete? I didn't actually support everything he said in that video, but one thing that made me happy in that video was him saying that the success of their marriage, a bulk of it has to be attributed to May Edochie. And he kept on hyping May in that video, saying she's a computer wizard, she's a very intelligent. Listen, from the tone of his voice, you could tell that he really, really loves May. He loves that lady. Now, you guys, you know why I was so happy he said that thing? Because I remember when this whole May and you thing started, some people were now insinuating later on that maybe there was something that May was not doing right that made you leave her. What if May is just quiet for in pretense and Yul has been suffering, or Yul has just been feeding the family and May has been lazy, not working? You people have seen. Yul's father has come out and said that, see, their marriage was successful. It's even largely because May was in that marriage. And you see why he cannot drag house. You see? Maybe now she even buy land complete, or even more than half of the money was her money. You don't know all these things. When these men, some of them go outside and go and be doing anyhow, because the woman is quiet, you now feel like it's the man that is popular that even has money. See what women used to cover sometimes? Sometimes a lot of women are covering their men, but the men will now choose to go and be reckless outside. See, all these years, people just say, you has mansion, you has big house. This one now, he has gone to expose himself with Judy. We are now seeing that, your father said that half of your marriage success was because of May, don't you?
If you go and pick up ants-infested faggots, it's a direct invitation to the lizards to come to roost, right? Good. So, here I am, and that's all.
That's all.
Mary is not just a daughter-in-law. I don't want to say that I love Mary more than the other wives of my sons. But the love I have for Mary is so strong. Why? The father and I were very close. Yes, and when we went for the traditional marriage rites in their place, the kind of reception their people gave me, I will never forget. Mary is a girl I love to the marrow. By the way, she's a wonderful person. Mary is a very, very brilliant girl. You may not know that. Mary is a computer wizard, that lady you're looking at, right? And to a very large extent, the success of that home is to Mary's credit. Yeah. But again, things like this happen, and it's so difficult to convince her that you are not part of, Mary is a wonderful person. In fact, I just had my 76th birthday, and the message she put out was so endearing, yeah. And Mary is a wonderful woman. A lot of people have been advising her wrongly, trying to see if they can sunder the link between herself and her husband. Most of those women who are advising her that way don't have good homes. Suddenly, we heard he's picked up a second wife, right?
You didn't know before you picked the wife up?
That is one thing you must know about me.
Right.
I don't lie. It's not necessary.
Right.
God created me so well. If I tell you this thing is black, it is black.
Right.
We just heard it,
Right.
and that's it.
That's
it.
So you suddenly heard that you're taking a second wife. So you were saying you suddenly heard that.
Yeah, we did.
Woo! They said that they picked you up, auntie, and they did not know. See, the interviewer made sure to ask Uncle Pete Edochie again, time and time again, like twice. So he did not know that your son was taking a second wife, and he said no, he doesn't interfere in his children's life. And even when you wanted to be governor, he did not know until he saw it on poster, and people were telling him your son wants to run for governor. He didn't know. He just heard it. The same way he just heard about Judy. And can you guys see how many times he said May is a wonderful person? See, there's a way that Peter Edochie is not even a talk person like that, but he actually is. I think he is. But there's a way that somebody who just, there are no words. Oh, she's a wonderful person. Oh, she's a wonderful person. Now, you can tell how much he loves her. But You guys know I have an issue with the point of people that are trying to sever her relationship with her husband. They don't have a good home. Uncle Pete, your son is the one trying to sever relationship with his wife. Oh, he's the one that actually has severed the relationship, because the moment he goes to take another wife behind his wife's back, what was he expecting? Listen, what was he expecting? She, even no matter the kind of calm person she is, I don't think that anybody wants to take that kind of thing. Like, you secretly go to remarry somebody behind their wife's back. And I even feel like maybe if May hadn't had the great loss she had a few months ago, maybe she would have even managed a separation, just stay and not even talk about this matter. But I feel like the pain she has experienced in the past few months is just enough to make somebody damn the consequences. I feel like that's the place she is right now. Like, she has experienced the kind of pain that she's like, I beg, waiting I use this man they do anymore, and see the kind of embarrassment he's still causing her after the pain. So I understand. No, I don't understand. Uncle Peter Edochie is like a lot of African parents, sadly. Oh, they know that, okay, what their son did is bad, or what their child did is bad, but they are like, stay now, is your husband. That's why people stay in abusive marriages and relationships, because what my family say, like Uncle Peter has said, May's father and he were good friends. So you see, we've had a long family tie. You cannot leave. We just stay for the children, all those kind of things. That's why Uncle Pete is still expecting May to stay in this kind of chaotic marriage that his son has created. And in all this thing, which is one issue I had in that whole interview, in all this thing, you said your son is an adult and you cannot make decisions for him. You don't interfere. And respectfully, sir, May is an adult too. So I know that you want her to stay because you love her. But the truth is that, or because people want her to tolerate your son that is to behave anyhow. But the truth really is that even if May decides to stay, great in-laws are a plus. So if you have good in-laws, you are blessed. But the truth is, you cannot advise somebody who is in a bad marriage to stay in the marriage because of her in-laws that are good, because she's not married to her in-laws. Now, if Uncle Pete wants May to stay, Uncle Pete is in Enugu, May is in Lagos. You know, if May decides to stay in that marriage, he's going to just love her from afar. Maybe call her once a week, twice a week. Oh, how are you doing? How are the children? She's the one who is emotionally downcast because her husband is not emotionally available to her. Do you get what I'm saying? So as much as he loves her, he wants her to be in the home, he wants her to be part of the family, Yul is not even showing signs like his head is correct to want to be married to me, because even if you are saying sorry, the next day you are coming to do praying and fasting with Judy on social media. So I feel like Yul is not even helping this whole situation. And I don't know if the father is talking to him, because now he's saying he doesn't interfere. If you're not going to interfere in your son's madness, respectfully, don't interfere in May's calmness and her making decisions. People that are advising her might actually be advising her from a good place. From a good place. You're trying to save your son's marriage, the marriage that your son is not even trying to save. So you guys, you've seen now. Uncle Peter said that he loves Maeve too much. He loves her very much. In fact, he's his best daughter-in-law. And did not know that they picked Auntie Judy up to marry her. That they did not know. After they have married her, that they found out. It's just an exhausting situation, and I feel like very embarrassing for Judy. And I'm just happy that May is finding her foot and finding peace. Let me know your thoughts are in the comment section about this whole video. Like, it's been a lot to talk about, so let me know your thoughts are in the comment section. It's the Rose Show. Thank you for watching. Bye.